lovely people of the internet, welcome back to my channel. It's your host Sonja, back with another video for you. Today I want to talk about attention and how it is one of the most valuable currencies that you as a human being hold dearly to you. And I'll tell you why it's so extremely valuable. Whatever you are paying, this is why it has the word paying in it. Whenever you are paying attention to something, you are intaking that information, because in exchange for that information you are allowing it to take in your light, your essence, your being, and you're allowing that knowledge to be experienced, to be perceived, and to be part of this experience of awareness. So when you pay attention, that's the exchange that is happening. You are acknowledging that said information exists and you are shining that light onto it. So once you show that it exists, you intake that information for yourself, and thus you have more knowledge for paying attention. Attention is really important, because we're constantly perceiving 24/7. Like, even in our sleep, that's all we could do is be perceivers and be the awareness behind this experience. There's a ball of light, right? And we got eyes, so, and we got ears, and we got these other holes for our senses. And so when we wake up, boom, open our eyes. Our attention is back to this third dimension reality. And so when we open our eyes, your light gets dispersed, and when that light gets dispersed, you're drawing in all the information to your human being. And that is what attention is. So let's take it up a notch. You could see this influence moreover on celebrities, how when people pay attention to these celebrities get more light or energy in place, so they have more of the influence on their fans or their people or whoever it is that is paying attention to them. So they're able to manipulate their vibration, or seduce their mental state with their creations, because they already have that light shown on them, so they can feed you whatever it is. And since that energy is already put onto them, you might take it in more progressively than if it were coming from a person like me or someone like your neighbor, where you really wouldn't pay much attention to, right? Because nobody else is really paying attention to them like they are like the person that's on the stage. Meaning, the more light that is getting shined onto something, I would say the more potential that said thing that is being lit has potential to influence your energy fields, and that could be in a good or bad way. You are just paying your attention to it, so whatever comes out of that experience, that's what you paid for, right? So if you do end up having like a good or bad exchange of energy, just know it sorry for that pause. Just know it's part of your experience, and so just ride the waves, man. Just ride the motherfucking waves and you'll be good. Just don't allow yourself to continue to drown in your self-sabotaging thoughts and emotions, because that's not reality, man. Reality is just living life on the surface, just chilling here. We're just here working with what we got in front of us right now. That's all we could do. I don't care about last week. I don't care about yesterday. I don't care. It's not today. It's not right now. What could I do with it? I can't touch it anymore. It's gone. So it's part of your experience. So good or bad, take it as a learning lesson and be happy that there's something that you can grow from, and just, you know, stay blessed. So no matter what it is, if you're paying attention to it, you're gonna accumulate more knowledge about it, and you're gonna enhance in that area slightly. But every time you pay attention to it, it builds and builds and builds, and you learn more, you see more than you did previously, or you catch onto little details more often than you would have. And once you really start to know how to pay attention to things, then it's really beneficial, because there's some things that you don't want to partake in because of the repercussion of the energy being impacted. It might absorb a lot of your energy, and you might be feeling drained or things like that. Like, if you pay attention to negative people, you're gonna absorb their negative energy. When you pay attention to yourself, the benefits and the repercussion of that is always gonna be vast and large, and you won't get gypped because it's gonna be all put into you, and you get your work out of you, you know? And you're in charge of that. Nobody else is in charge of that. You are in charge of that. So it's all on you at that point, whether or not you want to fix your mistakes, or whether or not you just want to keep living in your cycles. That's another reason why I'm creating these videos as well, because the more attention that we can gain towards this said information, the better off we'll be. Because just kind of think of me as like a penny. I can't do much, you know, when there's just 1 cent. But if I got a nickel, or, you know, 25 cents, I could do a little bit more. I can go and spend a little money. But imagine if, you know, I had $1, or if I had $100, you know, we could be doing a lot more with $100. With how much is $100? With 1,000 pennies? We can be doing a lot with 1,000 pennies if you really look at it. I just want to say, if you like my video, hit that like button down below. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that notification bell and hit subscribe. Leave me some feedbacks in the comment section as well. I always like to hear some feedback. Any other information, I will be leaving my personal Instagram, my business Instagram that I'm currently still underway, almost there. Almost got it up. But yeah, you guys stay tuned, and you guys have a lovely night. Peace.